Ladies and gentlemen, I'm GC Smith and welcome to another What on Earth Is. Today we'll be covering the demo of the Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning. It's a RPG game that's going to be released soon, fully, on EA publishing systems, and we're just going to go through the demo and see what you can see. Now, as you can see, I've already completed the demo, the introduction bit of the demo. But for the purposes of this kind of playthrough, I will try not to skip it, just so I can show you what kind of things go ahead when you start the game. So obviously, you can see it's kind of a cartoony art style. Obviously, you can see straight away from the kind of loading animation. Hopefully my FPS doesn't go down like it did previously when I first went through the cinematics when I first went through the game. I kind of sorted stuff out though, so hopefully it should be better.
From the beginning, we were wrong, and only now, well into the second decade of the conflict, have we begun to understand the mistakes we have made. We lived in harmony among the Fae, in a world awakened to new magic. Perhaps we should have foreseen what might be born on this rising tide. What force might awaken. A force powerful enough to twist even the eternal and immutable Fae folk.
Wow, nice ambush.
But Gadflow, the new king of the Winter
gruesome,
Court,
gruesome elves.
Singular among his people, he was all that other Fae were not. Aggressive, ambitious, visionary. He had power like none we had ever seen. Terrible and deadly.
Very bit gruesome there.
Gadflow and his followers, the Tuatha De Long, believed that a new god was to be born in the east, beneath Gadflow's crystalline fortress of Amathen. In the name of that god, they marched to war against the young races of Amalur. Against a mortal army, no matter the power of their god, we might have been victorious. But the Fae are creatures of magic, not bound by the laws of life and death. Each Tuatha fallen on the battlefield would soon rise again, for the Fae do not know death as we do. How could we stand against such a force? For 10 years the war raged. For 10 years the armies of Men and Alpha fought and died. But as our numbers dwindled, we knew that it was only a matter of time. Our fate had been written. At least, that is what we believed. Until you died.
Very nice cinematic there. Very nice, very good action. And you can see they're not afraid to show blood and gore.
This one is then? Alpha, Garang, could even be a Jotun. Always a surprise, eh, Garang?
Eyes on the job, boy. Don't matter what it is. Dead's dead. And be thankful for that. All we've seen. Go on and pull back the sheet, though. It'll need to be in our report, one way or the other. So
here we are, we're at the character creation screen. So, firstly we design our character. Now you can choose your gender, male or female. And as you can see, as I say, cartoony kind of art style. Not too dissimilar to WoW, I think. Just, different kind of models, but similar style, I guess. Just to mention WoW as a game to kind of compare it to, kind of. So you got two, they're both wearing kind of like patchwork, but the girl is a bit crazy. So let's do bloke. And then you've got the different races. So you've got the Alaman. Or basically, or Almain. So the Almain. These are like, religious people. They've got blacksmithing, persuasion, and alchemy. Basically, these are skills you get during the game, and your race, like you get these bonuses to begin with. So as you can see, the Almain they get persuasion, so they get the ability to talk a bit improved. They're really good blacksmiths and they're kind of okay at alchemy. These guys, the Varani, they're another group of humans. They're good merchants, so they can kind of sell things and get good prices. They're good at lock picking. and detect hidden. So these kind of make good rogues, whereas these would make, say, good warriors because they can make good plate armor. Then you got these kind of fey creatures, you know, more elven and stuff. These have got good dispelling, sagecraft, and alchemy, so they're good at breaking items up, creating enchanting and stuff, and alchemy. So they're kind of like your mages, and these again kind of mage rogues. So you kind of got like the warrior race, the rogue race, the mage race, and then like a mixture of mage and rogues. Well, you know, normally in World of Warcraft I play a mage. Well, World of Warcraft, I say, being my main game I play RPG wise, and I play a mage. So for this, we're going to say make a warrior. So we might warrior rogue. What should we be? Mage, warrior, rogue. Let's be the Varani roguey creature, roguey, because it looks kind of cool with you jumping around. So let's go continue, and then we get to choose bonuses for the game. So you can choose a patron god. So you get fire damage and fire resistance, water, ice damage and ice resistance. Well, actually frost then, not water, but anyway. Loads of extra damage, but extra armor, extra chance of critical hit, and then when you crit, you do more damage. Poison, that's more roguey, or none, and you just get experience bonus. Let's just do war because it's only going to be a demo, and then you get 45 minutes. So what we're going to say quickly while we're doing this, actually, it's kind of like overview of the game, kind of my opinions and how we're doing it. We're going to go through the introduction zone, and then once you do that, you get 45 minutes free play to explore the world. So we're probably going to just go around killing things, doing some missions and stuff in that 45 minutes. It's going to be a long multi-part thing, because I can only put 15-minute videos up. So it'll be split into as many videos as I can get in that time, just to kind of let people see the kind of game. So we'll go, well, let's go war, mate. Ooh. Let's go war, simply because if I'm going to be roguey warrior person, then I want to do extra damage. And you can do, obviously you get presets and you kind of vary it from there. Let's just keep the kind of Norse Viking kind of theme. Confirm. Let's just keep that just for the purposes of speed.
A Varani. Must have been a mercenary, come to fight in the war. I could have told him how he'd end up. Not in bad shape though, all things considered. Alright then, make sure it goes into the report. You know you'll want all the details.
Amazing how well the body held up. Better than I've seen.
I'm just glad it's not moving.
So this is a very interesting character creation system. You know, you create your character around this little beginning of the story. This bit is important, obviously. So if you remember watching the cinematic, it mentioned about until you died. Yeah, let's keep together. So until you die, and then obviously you're dead here. You know, they expect your body hold up. Now they're just dumping you. Obviously, but
better luck next time.
But it's very interesting to see how this all came about, and you find out soon. Oh look, you're not dead as you first thought, and you're on top of a rubbish heap. Ah! So it's a very interesting art style. Good audio though, very very good. Probably too good sound effects. But overall it's very good, very fun. Nice art style, very good. And the good audio, good music. You know, very good at setting the tone and things. I just wish this audio of rotting corpses and stuff wasn't so so realistic or so good. I mean, I wouldn't know if it's realistic. I've never really been around a rotting body. But it's very gruesome kind of sounds. And this isn't the game on max settings. For some reason this game has been rather intensive, and I can't quite cope with like all the settings on max for some reason. And even then you've got good lighting effects, good shadow, and you know, general good effects. So let's just show you how you play. You go forwards with W, A, S and D. So W is forwards, as you can see now. S, you just turn around and go backwards, so that the camera stays forwards. That's just move to your left, that's just move to the right, it's not turning. Your turn and where you look is done by your mouse, so you just look around. So then if you press forward and you turn around like that. And my mouse is obviously raised, you know, quite high DPI, so I can just turn really quickly, which helps because the game they're trying to do is go really high action. So let's just take this note. Come here. Ooh, lever to press. So you press F to use. Let's. Oh no, you're disposing a body in a furnace. Oh well. And if you come here, oh look, there's a sword. Let's take the sword. Take all. Escape. You can press to get into an option. You get inventory and you got items. So we've got a disposable note and we've got a weapon. So let's primary and right click and use equip. There we go. As you can see, the door now opens. You can't really. I've not seen a button, and I'm trying to find it. There's no button to just run around randomly with your weapon drawn like that. You have to right click. No, left click is to attack with your weapon. So you left click with your primary weapon, and when we get a secondary weapon, I'll show you how we do that. Again, very nice audio for the great, very good reaction. You know, the overall the game seems to be quite responsive. You know, good action to controls. I'm annoyed you can't take your weapon out without attacking. It'd be nice to run around with your weapon out. But it's got a good control, attacks. You've got, say, you get a combo. And at the end of your combo, though, you're vulnerable. So I guess that's a weakness. You have to know when to attack and stop attacking and break it up. You've got these crates around. And kind of your staple in RPG games. Crates you can smash and try and find items in. Whether or not there'll be items in these, I'm not quite sure. Space is like a dodge attack.